She was clearly the emperor's daughter, yet she was subjected to cruel torture by a concubine. The concubine not only stripped her naked in public but even poured sulfuric acid all over her face, trying to disfigure her. Even though the woman kept claiming she was the real princess, the concubine thought she was lying, assuming she was just a palace maid trying to seduce the emperor. Little did the concubine know that 3 days earlier, the emperor had just brought back his daughter who had been studying abroad. He had planned to introduce the princess to everyone at a ceremony 3 days later. However, a palace maid had caught a glimpse of the intimate interaction between the emperor and his daughter, so she mistakenly thought the princess was a woman trying to seduce the emperor. She told this to the vicious concubine, instantly enraging her. The concubine immediately led her people to the princess's room. Without a word, she slapped the princess and then poured all the sulfuric acid on her face. The princess, unaware of what was happening, wailed in pain on the ground, but this didn't make the concubine let her go. The concubine ordered her men to strip the princess's clothes, only to accidentally find the emperor's jade pendant on her. This made the concubine suspect the princess's identity, but the maid beside her said the pendant must have been stolen by the princess. Though skeptical, the concubine didn't dare to torture her further and only ordered her men to kill the princess immediately. At that moment, a servant told her that the emperor was about to confer the title of empress on her. So the concubine stuffed the princess into a sack and took her to the emperor. She told the emperor that the woman in the sack dared to pretend to be the princess and begged him to have her executed. But the emperor felt that the voice from the sack sounded like his daughter's. Sure enough, when he slit open the sack with his sword, he saw his daughter covered in wounds. The emperor immediately knew who the real culprit was, but he said nothing. He just silently carried the princess away and placed her on a chair behind him. When he turned around, the concubine knew she was about to face the most severe punishment.